What's up, everybody? It's Wood again here. Please excuse my raspy voice. I had surgery yesterday, so um, sorry I missed yesterday, but we're back today. We'll try to keep with my schedule. Um, this one will obviously be a little later in the day than usual, but anyway, so we are back, and I am actually going to go back through some of this stuff periodically. Next episode, I may go back to the main quest line, or I may try to do the House of Valor, which is another Fey house that you can do the faction for. But right now we're in Homestead here in Ettinmere, and there's two side quests here. We're going to do today.
Only one head, by the mercy of the gods. I thought my time had come at last. Fate does not seem to hold much stock in my expedition, but it leaves me alive to see its utter failure through to the end. I was leading an expedition to recover a pair of Arathi artifacts, known only as Shine and Shadow. I've spent the last decade researching them. Texts say the artifacts are powerful, but what they can do is never explicitly stated. Regardless, the Templars feel it best to place such items under their guard. But the Ettin have hit us hard. And it's said that the artifacts are guarded in Delak by an ancient powerful shaman of their kind. I'm at a loss for what to do. I have not had such good news in some time. My research indicates that the artifacts are somewhere in Delak. It seems they're now a trophy of the Ettin. I can promise you this much. Though my expedition was underprepared, it was not underfinanced. A large reward waits for one who finds the artifacts.
Okay. We will get around to that, but we're also going to go ahead and pick up this guy's quest.
There ain't no fish today, stranger. It's best you look elsewhere. Ugh, can't even look a fish in the face anymore. Not ever since I met that nymph. I can remember when I first saw her, on the cliff to the south, overlooking Ettinmere. I saw that watery maiden and I fell in love with her. I've outlived my Imelda. My nephew Thaddeus up and left for Dyden Hill for want of never seeing me again. I had a chance of ending loneliness, but it was taken from me. The beasts of the wild scared her off. We were to wed by my pier, but I ain't seen her for days now. I'd search, but the monsters will rip me to shreds. I bet you could indeed, but that's only half of what's needed. You must also find my bride-to-be. Then the wedding will be upon us. I've got to find the ring. I need to find my bear mask. I need to prepare. You best start by the pier. If she's not there, keep heading south. She's bound to be somewhere. Go on now. I will ready myself for the wedding and then catch up to you. Please, find my nymph.
Okay, we're going to take care of this quest first. It's pretty straightforward, really. Just got to, just gotta move this way. I've also crafted me a new sword that is much more powerful than what my old one was. First off, it's got a Sylvanite blade, and then I'll unlock the smithing, I think. Yeah, I've unlocked my blacksmithing up to this point where I can use gems, so I crafted some gems, and I've used a fire gem, so I've got like, crap, I don't know how much fire damage on this thing.
There she is.
Yeah.
My lovely bride. I am all dressed and prepared for our wedding. Thank you, stranger. Bless you. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to seal my bond with a ring and a kiss. Any last words for a crusty bachelor? My nymph! She just fouled that disgusting Ettin with a glance. Beauty kills even the beast, so they say. Did you not see her wiggle her way to the cliff overlooking the lake? It's where we first met, you know. A grand spot for our union. Well, friend, if there's nothing else, I'm off. You're welcome to witness the event if you care to. Wait a moment. That's no nymph. That's not the graceful creature I fell in love with. You were good enough to go along with an old man's wishes. Might I ask one more of you? I want you to kill that beast, to preserve the memory of my bride. And I'll see you rewarded if you do. Farewell.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know exactly what in the world happened. I don't know if these Leon ashes can like cast spells or something or what, but
So simply Famor, so formidably bloody bones. Once companion to Issa, now enemy to the court. Once lover of Era, then bringer of death. Now forever in decay, forever cursed, never to enter the great cycle, forever alone.
yeah, but this poor guy was about to friggin' get killed by a Leon ash.
That's the end of that, then. I'm sorry for roping you into such a task, stranger. It's just... you see enough sadness in your life, and you see chances for happiness wherever you look. Now for your reward. Take my wedding ring. Pissed on Imelda's memory long enough. Seems fair I give up what hasn't been taken.
Okay, so we get a ring. I don't think it does anything, but yeah, it doesn't. Does he got another?
Hello again. I know you've done enough already, but would you have a minute more to spend? I don't deserve it back, but the Ettin took something of my wife's, Imelda. I'd like it returned. It ain't much. Just a small charm that she had when we were wed. When fever took her, I mounted it on her grave, and then one of those two-headed bastards pried it off, carried it to the lake, giggling like a pair of fools. Wouldn't dare follow the beasts there. But if you... well, you've helped me enough. Thank you. You're a kind soul indeed. The Ettin took to the shore as soon as I saw him. He's somewhere on the lake's edge, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, we're gonna kill this grave robber. And he is right next to the lock. So we're just gonna travel over there instead of having to... Okay. Yep. Okay, and we'll have to go back into the lock. I think we should have enough time to do that as well. But first, we're going to come over here, teach this Ettin a lesson. Because, I mean, that is pretty sorry. Freaking prying something off somebody's tombstone. Give me that. Over here, let me grab this, whatever is hidden. There we go. Okay, back to Homestead.
You found it after all. For Imelda's sake, I'm glad you didn't leave it with that monster. I have a few coins left to my name, and you can take them. And the bed's free for your use whenever you care for it.
Okay, so I guess in all technicality, so the first house you can get is there in Webwood, like I showed you toward the end of, or the beginning of the series. But the first, I guess, bed that you can actually use for free would probably be this one if you like just pass through Webwood and then come over here to Homestead. But depending on your skill level, really, it would kind of just depend on that whether or not you would have a good time fighting the Leonash and the Ettins and everything. So, okay, so we took care of that. Now we're going to take care of this. So as you can see, these things just respawn. I wonder if, I wonder if that's just a thing. It just constantly respawns if you travel to it. I don't know, I might test that out. In case you need to, like, get some XP or something like that. Which, I'm thinking, I think I remember this. I think we gotta go the side path over here. But yeah. But, oh. Yeah, this is... What the heck? Not letting me get the stuff. That's stupid. Okay, so yeah, the Ettins, whenever you come here with Agarth, when you go around the full loop, these Ettins right here will actually have the shine and shadow, so if you actually pick up that quest before you come in here with Agarth, you will actually get a chance to take care of 2 quests in one. Ooh, there we go. Okay, and it should be on this guy right here. Yep. We've already opened that before. Let's see what other goodies we've got here. Got some Essence of Fate. This Essence of Fate is what you use to do master potions. Also, now that we're back, I don't know if is it down here or is it, ah crap, it is up there. And I don't feel like going through to lock all the way back around to get that. But if you get your detect hidden up far enough when you come in here the first time with Agarth and go around up through there, you'll be able to find a hidden door. Okay, and then I think after we turn this quest in, that is probably where we're going to stop it. Just because, well, we have a few minutes. Let me actually run around because I think I've still got to find some of the lore stones. And once I find all of them, we can call it. And well, let me check. Let's see, Ettinmere. Yeah, we still gotta find two more stones out and about. I don't think I've gotten ones down this way yet, so we'll start down here. I feel like there's one over here on this island. Yeah, I could be wrong, but okay. Collect up all the goodies. And let's see. Oh, I was thinking there was a lore stone over here, which I can't remember. Your detect hidden might, when you get it to a certain level, actually show you all the. Let's take a quick look at that. Skills detect hidden. Yeah, if you get your detect hidden all the way up, which is quite a bit, lore stones and treasures will be shown on the map, which I mean, it's pretty handy. Especially like the treasure part of it. But I am looking for the lore stones specifically. Okay. Yep, and there is one of the lore stones we're missing, but it's on the other side. Ugh. Okay. Let's jump down, swim across. I'm not going to go around and get all the little puddles with all this stuff. You're free to do that as you
Such
wish.
antipathy between them, Ferrara and Famor. Ferrara filled with life in bloom, and the bloody bones with rot and scorn. How terrible is their grapple when they both meet their ends.
Okay, well, where the darn other, lore stone is that? I don't think it's up here, because I think this is where we were before, but there's a chest up there. Go ahead and grab it. Yeah. Lore stone, we've already found it, because we had a quest. Bar guest. Yeah, loot this. It is kind of annoying me that I can't find the last ore stone. Yeah, if you'll just bear with me just a moment, let me swim around real quick and see if I can find it. Just the very last one to grab, just real quick. They're usually on the edge of the land, so you'll be able to spot it somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna try to which I put out one video. I'm gonna try to make sure to do all of them for the lore stones. Locations maybe. I've not decided yet because I know I'll have to go back through and like do another run to show where all of them are. But you can get the whatchamacallit. Ooh, an Essence of Fate plant. Anyways, you can it's pretty easy to just show the or play the audio for the lore stones, which I like listening to the audio for the, I guess, the lore reasons and stuff, and for those purposes. Yeah, I don't know where this last lore stone is. He should be around here somewhere. I don't think. No, you can't go up there. Well, that might just have to be off camera or something. Need to go around and get all my detect hidden up. I guess that'll probably be some of my next levels. Also need to find the other trainers for it as well. There we go. I don't know what in the world was going on there. Oh, there it is, there it is. Last one. Yeah, it's over here next to the bog thresh.
Lord Ferrara, lover of summer, but more a lover of Luna. His sacrifice so unexpected, yet so fitting. Forfeiting himself so that she may survive. His cycle is ended, and so weep the maidens, for the most august lover, most exalted hero.
Okay.
These are Shine and Shadow? I was sent to recover artifacts of importance, not simple weapons. The Templars are going to think me a fool. How am I to return to them with these? There's like to be more dignity in returning empty-handed rather than bringing back such a small trinket. If you want them, they're yours. And I suppose I promise compensation in return for your service. I can't say I'm happy about it, but here's your coin. Now, leave me be.
Salty. Okay, so that is now Ettinmere complete. Um, so yeah, next episode, um, like I said, it's probably going to be one of two things: either coming down here and which off camera I'll have to find the House of Valor. We also still have the side quests for the Warsworn, at Ironfast Keep and Helmguard Keep. Those are specifically the contract board quests, which we'll get around to them soon as well. But either I'll be starting the House of Valor or going back to the main quest line. In that case, we will be finally moving over to the next continent, over to Melshanshire, where the main battlefield is going on right now with the Tuatha. And then you've got to make your way all the way through Clericon down into Alabastra, and then finally you'll by the end you'll finally have to fight Gadflow and his minions and everything. But with that, we're going to call it there. I appreciate you watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful for anybody that's having any trouble or anything like that. Please leave a like. Any comments you got, just put them down below. And please subscribe. It would greatly help my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Till next time, everybody. Thanks for watching. I really, truly appreciate it.